Think of the last time you felt genuinely furious. Not mildly annoyed, actually angry. There's a good chance you felt it in your chest, your arms, maybe your clenched hands. A hot, tight, activated feeling that had nothing to do with your thoughts and everything to do with your body. That sensation isn't random. Scientists have actually mapped it. For a long time, the working assumption in a lot of casual thinking about emotion was that feelings happen in the head. The brain processes something, generates an emotional response, and the body is just along for the ride, an afterthought. But when researchers actually asked people to map out where they felt different emotions, the results told a very different story. The methodology was elegantly simple. Participants were shown outlines of the human body and asked to color in the areas where they felt sensation increasing or decreasing while experiencing a specific emotion: anger, fear, happiness, sadness, and more. No leading questions, no suggested answers, just people reporting what their own bodies were doing. Researchers then pooled this data across hundreds of participants and eventually across multiple countries and cultures to see if any consistent patterns emerged. They did, and the consistency was remarkable. Anger reliably lit up the chest, the arms, and often the head, a pattern people described independently without ever seeing anyone else's map. Fear showed a similar chest and head activation, but with a notable pullback in the legs, consistent with an urge to freeze or flee rather than confront. Happiness was strikingly different from every negative emotion tested. It activated sensation almost everywhere: arms, legs, chest, head, a full body glow rather than a localized reaction. And love produced perhaps the most widespread pattern of all: an intense whole-body sensation that participants across different cultural backgrounds described in strikingly similar terms. Depression stood apart in a different way. Rather than showing a specific hotspot the way anger or fear did, it showed widespread reduced sensation across nearly the entire body, arms and legs going comparatively quiet, as if the body's overall responsiveness had been dampened rather than concentrated somewhere specific. It's worth being precise about what this research does and doesn't show. These maps represent subjective, self-reported sensation, not a direct physiological measurement of blood flow or nerve activity in every mapped region. Researchers are still actively studying exactly how these felt sensations connect to measurable bodily processes. And while the overall patterns held up remarkably well across different cultural groups, no single map was universal for every individual tested. Emotion is complex, and these maps capture a strong, consistent trend, not an identical experience for every person alive. Still, the core finding reframes something fundamental. Emotion was never a purely mental event happening in isolation from the body. Your body runs its own consistent, mappable version of whatever you're feeling in real time, whether you're paying attention to it or not. So the next time that hot, tight feeling rises in your chest and arms, or that full body warmth spreads through you around someone you love, you're not imagining a vague, formless mood. You're feeling a specific physical pattern that researchers have traced across hundreds of people in multiple cultures, running through your body right now the exact same way it's run through nearly everyone who has ever felt what you're feeling.